everybody. Welcome to episode 72 of TGWPIS FC. I'm James, and this guy is Mauricio Lopez. So, this is a new signing that we got from CD Cruz Azul. And we brought him in for $30 million. Chelsea was sneaking around him, trying to get him. When I saw that, I took a look at him and said, yeah, this is somebody who we're getting. And I got him because, number one, is he a Premier League level center back? And I know we've got like now 6 good center backs at the club. You can never have too many good center backs. Yeah, that's important. 18 years old, capped at international level for Mexico. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential, and let's look at this. Mentally, strength, stamina, pace, jumping reach, 19 balance, and 16 agility. He is an agile, strong guy at 6'1". Mental abilities, work rate high, determination high, positioning, vision, aggression, anticipation. He's got, the only thing he's not good at is flair and off the ball. And we don't need that. He's a center back. And then we come to his technicals. 12 technique, all right for a ball-playing center back. 18 tackling, 11 penalty taking. So he's not horrible at penalties. 10 passing, 13 marking, respectable. 14 heading, along with that jump reach, and 12 first touch. He is probably our best, quote-unquote, ball-playing defender. So, he's already played a game for us in the FA Cup, played pretty well. I think this is the guy who I've actually decided is going to work around beside Largo to really kind of become our next center back. So it'll be Largo and Lopez, and then one of the other guys. Because let's be honest, Largo is good, but he's peaking. This is his potential. He's not going to get much better than this, and he is a good playing defender. He's struggling to connect with our right back, but. Yeah, Largo is one of our best defenders. And he is good, but he's not as good defensively as the other as Lopez. And, if I'm going to compare him with Lopez is a better defender, he's better physically, he's got better vision, he's better in the air. This guy, Largo is better mentally and speed-wise. So, Lopez is kind of the guy. And then we kind of look at who else we have here. We've got Antigua, we've got Michelle. Now Michelle may be the other guy who we put him in with, because he's also, as a ball playing defender, physically strong, balance. He's got all of those abilities as well. There's even thoughts of Akbar too, who is looking to be a redundant signing now. But he also, once again, I've got a lot of good center backs, and I've got a lot of good options I have to play from here. So it's going to be interesting to see what we do. Now, that being said, that's all I brought in. Now, you can see we have 2 left backs here we're looking at. Both bring kind of different things to the table. We'll see what happens there. Let's talk about some transfer outs. And, yeah. So I first want to talk about this. We've seen 349 million spent versus 122 raised. And you're probably thinking, that's huge. Well, if we take a look between the 2 guys who came in, Bertels and Gearman, that's 159 of that isn't ours. You take out 159 million from this number, and I'm doing pretty good with like how much we had versus how much we're spending. So I don't have to worry about that. And really, Lopez is the only guy we brought in, but there's been a few outs. We know Santana has gone to Internacional. Then we've had kind of a clear out. Gregory Gabrev went to Burnley for 10.5. Swansea got Skippington for 4.6. Warren Richards for 4. Martin Grundy, who is a guy we picked up for free, we sold him on for 40.5k. Rene Roberto, we'll talk about redundant center backs. We sent him to Man City for 30 million. Jose Gabriel Santiago, This is one of the like 4 Spanish midfielders we brought in. He's gone to Crystal Palace on loan for the rest of the year, and they're paying all of his wages and plus $10K per month to us, which I thought was nice, make a little bit of money. Dennis Grimes, a left back that developed at our club, we have better 19-year-olds. So he went to Stoke for $500,000 and with a sell-on clause. And then James McBride, who is another left back. We develop fullbacks and goalkeepers at this club for whatever reason. That's like what we're known for. For $80K. So starting to recoup some of the money that were lost. I don't see too many other people coming out. Maybe Lee Thompson and McFarlane, if I can get big money for them. Ed Mannion is probably going to go out to loan on Norwich and be their starting striker because he's just sitting here right now. So and they're paying all of his wages. So I'd rather get him out, get him going someplace. Marco Gentile. Well, so a few other things. Wright is wanted. This guy's still on international duty, so we're going to let him be. There was a bid in for Pepe, but we were able to kind of kibosh it. And he's still wanted by 12 clubs, and they are the clubs that you would expect. Tottenham, Benfica, Paris Saint-Germain, the Manchesters, Bayern, Chelsea, Barcelona, AS Monaco. But I basically told him, he's like, Chelsea came in for bid. I said no. He said, why did you do that? And I'm like, because we have a great atmosphere. He's like, yeah, you're right. And I said, also, we're ahead of Chelsea in the league here. 3rd place. So he's like, yeah, coach, I think it should stay around. Speaking of which, you saw us play Burnley in the Caballero Cup. And since then, the only team we've lost to is Liverpool, which was 1-0 both times. And both kind of like cheeky header goals in there. We didn't play bad against them. It was just difficult. 3-1 versus West Brom, 2-0 versus 2-0 versus Plymouth in the FA Cup. Look at this. FA Cup 3rd round, Plymouth. FA Cup 4th round, Liverpool. I mean, not much you can do about that. We played Burnley again and beat them 3-0. So now we're playing them again in the Caballero Cup 2nd round today, which we're going to see away from home. Gabriel can't play. He's cup-tied. We are the big favorites. And Bournemouth is leading their matchup 1-0 against Everton. So there's a good chance we see Bournemouth in the Caballero Cup final, which is good for us. Now, if we look at competitions, knocked out in the fourth round, they want us to get to the 5th round. I think the board is okay with that. Failed. Yep, failed this one. The board is disappointed, however, they could understand that the draw had a difficult team. Yes, so they understood that. Also, funny things here. Jonathan Gearman, like, they're very disappointed and concerned about these buys. They're not grading me on it, or aren't necessarily grading me on it. But at the same time, it's like, I didn't make these. You guys bought him, but hey, we'll see. The Cubs are paying over the odds of the player. Yeah, no shit, but it's all right. And you can see here they're happy with my sales. And then a lot of these transfers I did, Gregory, they can understand. Martin Grundy, Warren Richards, Skiffington. They weren't happy about letting Roboto go, but we got a good sell-on fee and everything for him. They really liked getting this guy on loan. So, win some, you lose some. They don't, C I'll take, because if you look at the rest of the stuff, they're A+ with me. We're playing attacking soccer. We're playing this stuff over there. We're working within the budget. They are really happy for us challenging where we are, and they want us to keep maintaining a top half finish. So, I'm happy with all of that. I think they are too. But now we should go and look at the team for today. So today we are playing, obviously, Burnley in the Caballero Cup. Here is who we're taking out. A rotated squad, because we just played Liverpool. But I think, once again, I think our rotated squad is still a very good squad. Brody's in goal, and I'm thinking I'm going to start giving Brody more playing time. He's 18 compared to Gentile's 23. Gentile doesn't look like he's going to improve much anymore. And at 18, I think he's good enough to start, like, actually starting in the league. So I'm going to start giving him, in the easier games, the easier league games, I'm going to give him starts over Gentile just to see if I can get some development out of him before the end of the year. And hopefully, maybe this guy becomes our number one next year because he's English in the starting lineup. He's going to be developed at club because we had him before he was 18, so it's all good there. Backline, Fanti comes in because once again, we're trying to do that. And also Moreno is suspended for this match. Moreno having a hell of a season as a fullback, and I am really enjoying him. And only 20, and Fanti's 19 behind him. So we got a lot of young kids in this team. Lopez going to get another start. I'm really excited, and I really want to keep using him. And Antigua will start with him on the left. Watson is going to start over Macau because Watson, I think, gives us a lot more going forward, and he's just about the same as Macau. If we get these two left backs in that we saw, or one of the two left backs, I'm going to let David Watson go out on loan and get some first team experience because I think he could really benefit from it. Maybe a half year and maybe another year after that, have him get him back at 20 and really get this guy into the team. In the midfield here, Bertels, who has been pretty good since we've got him. A record signing, has played really well in the league. 3 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 yellow cards, but an average rating of 7.67, and then 1 assist in the Caballero Cup. So he's been very strong for us, and I'm really happy on how he fits into that advanced playmaker role. I'm a little upset that I don't think he is going to develop much more. Our guys say he's pretty much capped at a 3-star. So maybe look to have him for a couple of years and move on from there, develop a stronger team or a stronger player. And then we're going to give Jonathan Gearman a shot here playing in the deep line playmaker role. Keating has been playing a lot and does play a lot of games for us. So it's good to kind of rest him to kind of get a star, good player for most Premier League sides in here. And defensively, this guy's a little bit of a liability, but with the flair and off the ball and everything else, he fits right in a deep line playmaker role. Maybe he'd be a little bit better as the advanced playmaker, but I don't think Bartels... Okay, I lied. I'll swap them out because Bertels is actually better for that with his passing and technique, so we'll just do this. So let those two be there. Nataro, obviously, we know why he's on the right. Abna, just trying to give more game time to him because of his how good he is developing and how great. 19 years old. Also, because Herrero played, and to be honest, I don't want Herrero declining. So I want to just have him, start to rotate some of these guys. But just look he's turning into an absolute monster. First touch, passing, technique, just a machine. 6'6", being as quick as he is. 15 pace for a guy that size and acceleration. Yeah, they say he's a selfish player. And he's tendency. I don't care that this guy can't tackle. He doesn't need to tackle. That's not his job. But Morvinsky, one of the guys we brought in to kind of be a rotational option, and he has been, and he's played pretty well. But I want to get him a few more starts. He's mainly coming off the bench, and give Wright a little bit of a break. And by the way, Wright, kind of an underwhelming season so far this year for him on the Prem. 4 goals and 6 assists. Compared to what he did last year, 16 goals and 4 assists in 2 player of the matches. He's been good, but he's not been what we've come to expect. So I'm going to keep him. Obviously, he's definitely part of our plans going forward. But you look at a guy like Jordan, who's a lot less game time and is as many assists and goals. Now that may be the change in the system we have here. And maybe it's because we've got stronger players that play down the right-hand side. But once again, a lot of our goals come from the striking position. Fitz and Pepe with 25. So, and obviously Fet's getting the start. He's a good striker. He is a wonder kid. He is obviously the backup to Pepe. And Pepe, in only 3 years younger than Pepe. So somebody we definitely want to develop and get more game time. He is a Premier League player. He's very solid, and the best part is him and Pepe have taken on English citizenship. So we don't have to worry about them as that being a minimum in the squad anymore. Submit the team. Talked enough about it. Man, we've been here for 15 minutes, me just talking shop. So let's get into this. Let's get some football. Let's beat Burnley and punch our ticket to the final. Looks like they're playing somebody very familiar. Joe Cancelo as a winger. Interesting. Humphreys, we know they're 4-4-2. We are going to them away from home. Don't let Quest do the good work first, so you go out there and treat it. Yeah, that seems like the right thing to do. And then I have faith. These guys are pumped and ready for the match. Disposal. He's unbeaten in recent matches. I can't see. No longer infected with the side. He's my Swiss Army knife. He can do a bit of anything. That's very true. I mean, he can play across that front line, even playing back into the midfield. And I think the other thing, too, is you can look at they have guys starting in the 80s for stamina. Us, we have guys in the 90s. So they are definitely a lot better. We're a lot better off with where we are. And look, you can already see Lopez there being very kind of up and forward, but quick as a center back. As Gearman's here. Gets it to Watson. Crosses in. Good cross. Doesn't really go anywhere. Nataro's there. Fatini. Can he get past him in? He absolutely can. Look for the cross in. It's there. Bukowski. And that's been the thing I've noticed that we've had the issue with, is that those, in the championship, those kicks, those crosses to the back post were goals or headers in last year. This year, not so much. So, that's something to look at. Once again, just kind of cruise control. And 0-0 is fine with us. I think away goal means something in this competition, so even a goal for us is huge as we win the ball back here in the midfield as Bertels is taking it. And wow, okay, ambitious effort there, but not so much going on. Nataro on the ball, free kick. Antigua hits the post with it, and I guess we're not going to see the counterattack because there wasn't one. We are dominating possession. We are dominating the ball. We are dominating... Okay. Well, now, that causes a problem. We'll take him there. Bring Macau on. We'll have Greenman play as the sole midfielder. We'll play him as a deep line playmaker on defend. Wait, is Gearman the better defensively? No. Is Bertels good defensively? No, he's worse. Okay, well, that's just what we're going to have to do. We'll see how long we can last this. Oh, yeah, we should go more balanced. Go off attacking here. Abna gets it. Fetz, perfect. Can he get past his man? He can. Great ball around. Dinks it. Great chance for it. We're going to go balanced now, too, because we really can't afford this. As Lopez heads it over the bar. Yeah, balance now. Maybe think about dropping Abna into the midfield as the advanced playmaker. All right, 0-0. Don't think it's a job done. We don't have to pick up where we left off. You are bad, but I have faith. You are bad, I have faith. You are bad, I have faith. David Watson, aggressively, it's getting set off early is horrible. He gained focus, good. Tactics. Let's do this. Deep line playmaker. Advanced playmaker on support. Just go without an attacking midfielder. We'll start the second half here. And just look to play without that kind of advanced playmaker in the midfield. Hopefully it will do as good as Carrio's there. Great save by Brody. And we survive. Kick comes in. Caseo's there. Brody with another save. Looks like the young goalkeeper's going to get called into action. We wanted to get him match experience, and here we go. And now we're also seeing both of our defenders, central defenders, on yellow cards. So we won't be seeing Antigua in the next game. As Lucas Trossard is injured, Marcao into Gearman. Can he get past him? And he can. Abna's there. Finds Fanti. Cross comes in. Mirkovic, back post. Doesn't do it. Corner to them. Timon. Headed clear. Very well. Good header clear. Humphreys there. Heads it down to Timon. He gets a second bite at the cherry. He does. Goes past everybody. Genius on it. Antigua picks him clean. And gets tackled. No foul. Kettle's there. Craig Kettle. First goal of the season, Craig Kettle. 7 finishing, Craig Kettle. Is he playing in the midfield too? Okay, so he is playing in the midfield. All right, tactics time. Joe Cancelo's injured now. Gearman goes down. He goes up. Mercado is injured. Oh my God. Cesar comes in to play defensive midfielder on defend. It's going to be getting... And that's our 3 subs, right? No, that's just 2. Is Mercado. Dude, you got to see out this game, man. Good thing we're bringing in 2 right backs. Here's Fetz. Nothing. Great save. They've changed to a 4-2-4. So have we. I mean, we've changed our position as, all right, guys, get back. Get back. As we brought in a defensive midfielder to help cover. 6 minutes of added time, ref. You've got to be joking. As we have a throw in their half. Wasting time. Brkovic, you got the chance. Be a hero. There he is. Alexander. With his 3rd of the season. And that does it. That locks it up. Mercado with his throw-in assist. Brkovic just hammers it with his foot up there. And that's that. We're done. Game, set, match. We win. Hard work. We'll take the 1-1 draw. Congratulations, guys. We're playing in the final. I'll be delighted by doing that. It's where we'll leave it with them. Lots of good news here. We book our place to Wembley, the first on the season. Gash lower leg, out for 5 to 10 days. We'll send the assistant. Watson suspended for 1 match. Now, is that across all? It is across all. Damn. Well, let's hope we get one of those left backs in, or as we're calling Ruben Garrick up, who is serviceable. But this guy back we to defend. Markovic is great. Praise his performance. Guys started at Tier more. Some of our guys. This guy's playing. Where is he? How is he playing? Oh, he's playing in the Argentina under-20s, but they played him at right wing back? That's why weird. All right. So when is the... We've got the cup final here. You know, Leicester... That may be the interesting game, right? Unless you want us to do the Leicester Derby and then the cup final after it. Gotta imagine they move the Leicester game once they confirm who's in the final. Watson gets fine. Antigua gets his yellow card limit. Great. I just want to see where... Delighted with the win, except it's fine. When is the next Caballero Cup match? When is this game? January 27th. So it's today. Okay. We'll move forward, see if we can't get the Caballero Cup final. Transfer today, Lark permit. Dean Boyd, offer for Lee Thompson. He isn't interested in joining Brentford, then we'll reject it. Dylan Boyd. I don't think we're going to ever see this guy in the main team. Leicester want... Didn't they buy my other attacking midfielder? Okay. Want this. Get some... Or he has other offers. Does he... Do we accept another offer for Dylan Boyd? Okay, 2.6 million. Okay. We want the 2.5 up front. We don't want the international appearance. We don't want per 10 league appearances. I mean, if you'd like give us like 5 million and that, it's just terms. Okay. Bye-bye, West Ham. They have a better offer. Can we see the Caballero Cup game now? Do we get to that? Thompson needs an improved deal. That's Thompson, the Syracuse agent. There we go. Every time. So, Caballero Cup. Still hasn't happened today yet. Okay, here they go. Now they're all playing. Caballero Cup. Yes. No, not yet. We gotta go one more move. Okay. So Everton beat Bournemouth. So we are seeing Everton. That's a huge turnaround. So Everton versus us in the final. They beat us first game of the season too. They were leading the league. And where are they now? Everton. They're 6th. So that's gonna be a good game. That is gonna be an absolute cracker of a game in the Caballero Cup. Finds a way. Everything else, master match is reround. So we will come back for that one. But until then, I've been James, you've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC, and I've got a phone call, so we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.